All right, listen up, because something big is brewing in Nikon's labs. We're talking about a camera built for speed, precision, and raw power. But here's the kicker. No official name, no full reveal, just whispers. Rumors are swirling about a camera that could shake the mirrorless world, possibly the Nikon ZX, or whatever they call it. Nikon's working on something to challenge the Canon R III and Sony A9 Mark III, two of the fastest, most powerful cameras right now. We're talking full-frame mirrorless with a sensor that could match Sony's global shutter, but with a Nikon twist. Now, remember, this is all based on whispers, leaks, and trusted sources. Nikon hasn't confirmed a thing, so while we're calling it the ZX for now, it could launch under a completely different name. But the big thing we're hearing? A global shutter sensor. And that, my friends, is huge. Imagine capturing fast-moving subjects without any of that warping effect, those bent lines. Crystal clear, precisely as it is. That's what a global shutter brings to the table. And if Nikon pulls this off, it could be a game changer. So what can we realistically expect? Canon's R III and Sony's A9 Mark III have been dominating the mirrorless sports camera scene. The R III with its advanced eye control autofocus, the A9 Mark III with its incredible 120 FPS shooting speed. But Nikon's not staying quiet. The ZX could be the global shutter beast we've all been waiting for. Let's start with that sensor, the global shutter. For those who aren't familiar, traditional shutters, especially in mirrorless cameras, struggle with rolling shutter distortion when you're shooting fast. Objects start looking bent or warped. With a global shutter, everything is captured at once, meaning crisp, clean images, even when the action is insane. This puts Nikon in a unique position. Sony's A9 Mark III is already a monster when it comes to speed and performance. Canon's R III is no slouch either. But if Nikon can nail this global shutter tech, it could give them a serious edge, especially for pros who need flawless, distortion-free images. Moving on from the sensor, we're expecting top-of-the-line autofocus. Nikon's been steadily improving its autofocus systems, and if the ZX is going to compete, it's going to need something incredible. Canon and Sony have been ruling the autofocus game lately, with incredible subject tracking and eye detection. But Nikon's been watching, listening. If the ZX lives up to the whispers, it might pack an autofocus system that rivals even Canon's best. Then there's video. Nikon's been quietly upping their video game over the last few years, and with the ZX, we could see 4K at 120 FPS, or even 6K with smooth, distortion-free motion. With the global shutter, you get much smoother video without that annoying jello effect when panning or capturing fast-moving subjects. If Nikon can deliver 6K at 120 FPS, they'll make a serious statement to hybrid shooters. And battery life? That's another area where Nikon's traditionally done well. We'd expect the ZX to offer solid performance, especially for pros who need to shoot all day without constantly swapping batteries. Now, when's it coming? That's the big question. There's no official word yet, but the consensus is that we could see it either late this year or early next year. Word on the street is that the camera is scheduled to be sent for testing to 50-plus pro Nikon photographers worldwide in the first quarter of 2026. So it's close, but not close enough. And price? With all these features, we're not expecting the Nikon ZX to come cheap. If you're looking at the Canon R III and Sony A9 Mark III, you know this level of performance doesn't come cheap. The R III is sitting at around $4,500, and the A9 Mark III is priced at $6,000. So where does that leave the Nikon ZX? Safe to say we're probably looking at somewhere between $5,500 and $6,500. So where does this leave us? The Nikon ZX, or whatever Nikon calls it, is shaping up to be a serious contender in the high-end mirrorless market. With its rumored global shutter sensor, it could be a game changer for action, sports, and wildlife photographers. While Canon's R III and Sony's A9 Mark III already set the bar for speed, precision, and autofocus, the ZX could rival and possibly surpass them in some areas. If the global shutter rumor is true, it would eliminate rolling shutter issues. And with Nikon's advancements in autofocus, this camera could capture every moment with unmatched accuracy. Video shooters can expect 4K, possibly 6K with smooth motion, making it a great option for hybrid shooters. With prototypes being sent out soon, we'll get a better idea of its real-world performance. Everything's still speculative, but if Nikon delivers, the ZX could be a major player in the mirrorless market. Whether shooting sports, wildlife, or video, it could be the tool to capture those once-in-a-lifetime moments. We're likely looking at a release in the third or fourth quarter of 2026, and until then, all eyes will be on Nikon. Drop your thoughts below. Is Nikon about to raise the bar in the mid-range mirrorless market? The buzz around the Nikon Z5 Mark II suggests it might. With a blend of rumored features, potential upgrades, and Nikon's trademark craftsmanship, the Z5 Mark II is shaping up to be a game changer. Let's dive into everything we know so far about this highly anticipated camera. The Nikon Z5 earned its reputation as a dependable, full-frame mirrorless camera that offered excellent value for enthusiasts. Now, the Z5 Mark II is poised to build on that legacy, targeting photographers and videographers who crave high-quality performance without breaking the bank. From what we've heard, the Z5 Mark II will stick to Nikon's tried-and-true design ethos. Expect a robust magnesium alloy frame, durable yet lightweight. Nikon might refine the ergonomics even further, with a more comfortable grip and better button placement for seamless handling during those long shooting sessions. A standout rumor? A 3.2-inch tilting touchscreen LCD. This feature isn't just about convenience, it's about enabling creativity. Overhead shots, low angles, or anything in between, the touchscreen makes composing those tricky shots a breeze. Now, let's talk about what's under the hood. The Z5 Mark II is rumored to pack a 24.5 megapixel full-frame BSI CMOS sensor. Why does this matter? A backside illuminated sensor excels in capturing light, meaning better performance in low-light conditions. Pair that with the powerful Expeed 7 image processor, and you're looking at faster image processing, improved energy efficiency, and better autofocus tracking. This combo could be a game changer for both photographers and videographers. Autofocus? Rumors suggest a 273-point hybrid system with advanced eye and an animal detection. Whether you're capturing a fleeting wildlife moment or a fast-moving subject, this system could make focusing faster and more accurate. And let's not forget the 5-axis in-body image stabilization. This is Nikon's secret weapon for reducing camera shake, ensuring sharper images, even in challenging conditions. Videographers, the Z5 Mark II has something for you too. 4K recording at 30 FPS is on the table, along with Full HD at a buttery smooth 120 FPS for slow-motion creativity. But there's a catch, a rumored 1.5x crop when shooting 4K at 60 FPS. Still, this camera seems ready to handle everything from cinematic footage to vlogging. In today's world, connectivity is key. Built-in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth could make sharing your work effortless, while dual UHS 2 SD card slots give you storage flexibility. And with USB-C charging, you can power up on the go, perfect for travel or long shoots. So when can we expect the Z5 Mark II? Initial leaks suggested a release soon after the Z50 Mark II, but it looks like Nikon has pushed the timeline to summer 2025. This staggered launch could help Nikon dominate the mid-range mirrorless market, competing head-on with Canon's EOS RP and Sony's A7C. The Z5 Mark II will be compatible with Nikon's growing lineup of Z-mount lenses. And for those transitioning from DSLRs, the FTZ adapter ensures you can keep using your favorite F-mount lenses. Versatility? Check. While these specs are still rumors, the Nikon Z5 Mark II is shaping up to be a serious contender. Whether you're an enthusiast or a budding professional, this camera could strike the perfect balance between performance and affordability. What feature are you most excited about? Let us know in the comments. Stay tuned for more updates, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the latest in camera tech.